Hey, what's going on, guys? In this video, I want to talk about why do people charge for their training courses, and why would you want to purchase someone's training course or mentorship versus just going to YouTube or Google and find free information. Well, let me talk about this. I did wrote down some key points I want to talk about. Like YouTube, it could help you, and YouTube, Google, they have a lot of great information, but it will not provide support and fully train you. And what I mean by that is, you could find a lot of great information online, and it's just gonna be miscellaneous, a little bit here, a little bit there, a piece here, a piece there, a piece there. It's not gonna be all combined as step-by-step course that teaches you how to. Let's talk about, since this is a dropshipping group, let's talk about dropshipping. It will not have a step-by-step from start to finish dropshipping course for free. You would learn something here, something there, so you would have to watch hundreds or thousands of videos and bug other people and talk to them, ask questions to really gain that data, gain that information, and then you just gotta put it all together, piece it together, and analyze and just figure it out and put it to work and start taking action. Then you will have some challenges that you don't really with this group you do have some sort of support, but nobody's actually going to be there backing you up and supporting you all the way, because at the end of the day, nobody wants to work for free. We could give advices here and there, but we're not going to do actually sit down and work with everybody, because it takes time. What's costing you time, people charge for their time. So with YouTube and Google, I say it's definitely a great way to do your research. Even if you do buy somebody else's course or training, you do still want to just go around Google, YouTube, see what's out there. But in addition to your I think the basic skills that you need to know, I think me personally, I would rather buy someone else's course that has the results that I want, has the success, that they could just show me step-by-step blueprint and I just follow it. And in addition to that, I could go to YouTube, I could go to Google, and see if I could grab any new information in addition to what I already know. But I would rather save time, because in business, time is money. So the longer you have to go and do your research and figure out, try to watch thousands of videos, by the time you're ready to get started, you could have already made money and be ahead of the game if you would have invested with somebody and you get support. For example, if you buy my course, for example, I provide support to all my members, all my students. So I have been dropshipping since 2012, and I've had all kinds of mistakes in my career, and I'm gonna do my best to try to have you avoid those same mistakes. I even had my account below standard, and it sucked, but I was able to get out of it over time, and I'm able to help people how to avoid getting there, or maybe how to get out of it once you're there, because I've been there, I've done that. So this is the reason why it's good to invest into coaches, invest into different mentors, because they get to help you based on their experience, based on their knowledge, and basically you're saving time by because they have done it already, and so you're saving time instead of going around the whole web. Try to find bits and pieces of information. At the end of the day, like on YouTube or Google, the free information is out there for some sort of an exchange, whether it's to get your email and you become a subscriber, or to sell you a course or something in the back end. Because the only way we make money, or anyone makes money, is when there's money is being exchanged. So Don't think people are just like out there humble and just want to like provide all that free information. They provide that to get something in return, which is normal, because I mean, we all here, this is business. We're in business to make money, not to necessarily make friends. Yeah, eventually you will make friends in your journey, but we're in this business to make money. So this is why we got to treat this business as a real business, and a real business requires an investment. So man, my screen keeps turning off. So I want you to have that mindset of a real business, because this eBay business is no different than opening, like, I'm an electrician by trade, so if I was to open my electrical company, it would require an investment, of my time and my capital to buy the tools, to buy this, to buy that, and maybe even, like, if I don't know how to start this business, nobody's out there entitled to help me, guide me. So maybe, I would hire a coach to show me, or I would have to, figure it out, do a trial error or what, So what I've learned, that there's different types of people. Some people, they could, get some advice and go figure it out, take action, boom, make it work and make it great. Some other people, they need step-by-step instructions. Okay, here's how you do it. You start here, you do that, boom. And they need support. Some people, like third type of person, they need you to hold their hand and walk them across the road. And that's why they invest into one-on-one coaching, mentoring, or what. So there's different type of people, and they learn different ways. So it's like, if you believe that you could just go to YouTube, find a bunch of information, figure it out, ask a couple questions here and there. That's great for you. You're awesome. Do what you got to do. But just know that not everybody is the same. Not everybody learns the same way. So don't, based on your experience and the way you are, your personality, don't think that everybody's the same. Everybody's different. So that's why there's people learn things differently. So what else? So I want to help everybody, like I said, but I can't do everything for free, because helping, there's a limit to how much each person could help for free, because at the end of the day, if it's costing you time, it's costing you money, because you could have invested this time into something else that you could produce, because time is the most valuable commodity each person has. What's the difference between a millionaire and an average person that just lives an average life? If both of them have the same 24 hours in a day, the difference is how they use their time. So the way you use your time will determine the quality of life and the end goal that you will have. So in business, the more efficient you use your time, the better off you would be at the end. So we want to use our time more efficient, so we spend less time and make more at the end, and that's how the profitable, successful business works. So this is what I wanted to tell you, that everybody has a limit to how much they could help for free. And then when you're just spending all day just answering people's questions, and then your day is gone and you never done anything for your business, then eventually you may go out of business. So this is why I'm saying, and this is the reason why I have created this support group, so that way we could leverage team's effort, because we have a community, and let's say if I don't have time to respond to somebody's question, someone else does. If that person doesn't have time, someone else does. If that person doesn't have time, maybe I have time to jump in and respond to a question based on my knowledge and my experience. So this is why we want to use and leverage the community and help each other out, instead of just putting everything on my shoulders and try to figure out, because like somebody may have went through the same situation or had the same problem or challenge, and they could help you out as well. So I talked about how we got to treat this business as a real business, and real business requires serious mindset and serious action. So when people pay, what I've learned, when people pay, they pay attention, and when they pay more attention, and the value of what they paid for just grows. Like if you and the commitment, if you paid for something $500, for example, it could be the value is there and commitment is there, but when you pay for something $10,000, the value just grows, and the commitment, like, man, I can't mess up, I can't lose this 10 grand, I gotta take action, so it's a mindset, a psychological mindset, whatever, that we as people, when we pay for something, like when you pay for a car, for example, if you buy something cheap, you kind of care but don't care. When you buy an expensive, like a Lamborghini, because you paid so much money and the value of the car is high, it's an expensive car, you're gonna take more care of it, and you're gonna treat it like your baby. So same thing with business. The more you invest, the more you will treat it as your baby. So I talked about how different people learn different ways. Okay. So like me personally, I invest into mentorship, I invest into coaching. And why? Because my time is valuable, and time is money, like I said, and I would rather invest with somebody who has success that I want, and could show me the way how they got there, and provide the support, and the community that the person has, because every training, every coach, most likely they have some sort of a community Facebook group that you will be a part of, and that community sometimes is way more important than actually the training that you gain from that person. Because in business, in anything, whether you're like even in religion, like being a Christian, you want to be in a community, you want be around people that do the same thing, and you could mastermind, you could share ideas, what works, what doesn't, and you become friends, and the more you have that, at the end of the day, a lot of it comes to who is more important than what because those connections that could lead you to something crazy that's just gonna skyrocket your business. And so that's why I'm saying all these communities are very important, and the support that you gain a lot of times is more important than the training that you get from a specific course. So that's why I'm saying, if you're just the type of guy that just browses around YouTube and Google, you will gain some information, but you're not gonna gain support. You're not gonna get somebody look over your account if they have to, or whatnot. So you're limiting yourself to a success. So like I said, I always invest into courses, I invest into coaches. Because why? Because it's it's already put together, compressed information that's there. A lot of times it takes time just to go through that information alone, not talking about going all over YouTube and try to figure out what's out there that you don't already know. And so I'm actually saving time by purchasing a course and learning it, and get support on top of it, and the community that I'm a part of, and rather than going in and searching elsewhere. So this is why it's just me. Like I said, everybody has different opinions on things, and it's up to you. If you feel like you don't want to invest into coaching, it's your business. Everybody wants their business the way they want it to run. At the end of the day, that's why you want to be in business, to do what you feel is right for your business. So you want to use your time efficiently in business to succeed. So like I said, I have a full-time job. that I run this business totally like on the side, on top of what I'm doing at my work. Like my job pays me well and provides me all the health benefits and stuff. So at this moment, like the goals that I have, I still keep my job to meet my goals, and I run this business just outside of my working schedule. And the way I'm able to do that is because I have a team of virtual assistants that run my stores, and basically I manage the managers a bit more likely. So I talk to my manager and see what's going on, and we kind of mastermind and see how we could make improvements and grow and scale up. And so pretty much by outsourcing something that I teach in my coaching, I was able to really, take a couple steps back and just watch my business grow and just kind of analyze and see where, just kind of managing it, instead of like me over there doing the searching and fulfilling orders, because this business is time consuming. Like you got to do customer service, you got to be on top of your game, you got to call the supplier if there's an issue, or do whatever possibly can to run a perfect business. So, by leveraging, and using that virtual assistants, you're able to earn your time back. And I'm going to end up with a quick little story, and I'm going to end this video. So one time there's a guy that contacted me, asked me a couple questions to help him. So I answered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, whatever questions. And then he's like, hey, do you mind jumping on the phone? I was like, sure, why not? I'll help you out with what you got. So we jump on the phone, and then I'm looking like, man, we've been on the phone for 30 minutes, then more and more. And then I'm like, dude, wait. You want me to give you a whole course over the phone, like train you how to do this? How do you find items? How do you do this? How do you do that? I'm like, whoa, hold on. I can't be doing this to you. And then at the end of the day, he's like, man, you got to help me. We're in this together. I'm like, hey, I understand I could answer a question or 2 or 3, but when you know nothing about this business, I can't just do everything, over the phone, because, it requires a lot of time. After 2 hours talking on the phone, he still was getting mad that I'm not helping him. And I try to do my best, but there's a limit to what I could do, And then I said, hey, you got to buy my course, because if I have to spend so much time with you, I got to get something in return. So I'm going to sign out. I'm running out of time here. It's already blinking. So see you guys.